Dear child, Archangel Michael has been gently knocking on your door for hours. I'm now talking in his voice. I don't come to you like thunder. I come in a whisper that is deep. What's going on behind your back is a secret. You might feel like you're by yourself, but someone is watching you. Not out of fear, but out of love. The heart of someone you know is opening up to you like a flower. It's important right now. You'll be shocked by the name. Of course, I never get the timing or the message wrong. Yesterday wasn't the same as today. There is a marriage, destiny, and a name you have forgotten or buried coming together. But that name is about to come to life. Even though you think love is quiet, heaven has been talking a lot about you lately. Your name has been whispered by the angels in their meetings. Today, Archangel Michael has been sent to you with a message that might make your hands shake. He says that this shouldn't be put off. He says the name has to be said before the sun goes down. He says, I need to remind you that this isn't a sign. You're reading this because your soul cried out to me last night when you were half asleep. I have given a full answer. Now, pay close attention. It's not about love here. That's not it. There was a note about a connection written before you were born, a soul contract sealed in light. Well, this person, the person who wants to marry you, doesn't just want you. They know you from another life, time, or plane. It takes them longer to remember this time. Their soul is now awake, and the first thing they said in their dreams was your name. Watch out. Take a moment to let your heart grow. This is a very important moment. Press the subscribe button right now to bring about God's prophetic alignment in your life and guarantee that you receive every divine message intended for you. You are telling heaven that you are ready to stay in the flow of your divine destiny. This is more than just a subscription. It's not just a video. This sounds like a divine warning. By signing up now, you're letting heaven know you got it. Little child, Archangel Michael is shouting in the spirit world. You will see what happens in the next 24 hours. Say it. Say their name. You already know it. You do too, right? You just thought of that name. It's been stuck on your tongue for days. It sounds strange in strange places. When you wake up, you hear it. That's not something you made up. That's me. That's heaven. That is them trying to get in touch with you. However, why is this taking place now? It's because their soul is finally clean enough to sit next to yours. Their energy is being cleared by light. They no longer feel ashamed, and they have plans to do something brave. A plan is coming together, both in words and actions. They want to marry your soul as well as your body. They really want to walk with you. They don't just want to play with you. They want to pray with you. That's why the name will shock you. This isn't lust. This is not a joke. It's a divine alignment. Now I have to say something you don't want to hear. It wasn't because I don't love you that took so long. It was because they couldn't love themselves. But something is shaking them right now. You are that something. A picture, a post, or just a quick look at something wrecked them not long ago. They learned that you are more than just someone they used to know. You are the one. And the whisper is now a thunder. They are making plans for their move, and heaven is in charge of everything else. Will you listen to your heart instead of your fear if I say their name? Again, let me say this. You will be shocked by the name. Not because it was strange, but because it was the one you quietly deleted, the one you never let yourself hope would come back. But now they're coming back. They are being shown the way. They are being told to do something. Angels are working extra hard to make the way clear for them. It's about to change every single block, delay and silence. But you have to be open for this to happen. You can only say yes when they show up. You said that no one remembered you, but I'm telling you today that you've never left their hearts. Even when they ignored you, blocked you, talked to, looked at, and laughed with other people, it was never you. And you have no idea how many nights they cried while whispering my name. That's not what I did. It was important for their souls to be ready, though. Chaos is not something I bless. Dishonor doesn't get you anything from me. That's why I had to wait. That's why you had to wait. But now the wait is over, because their soul is starting to value something that it once didn't want to honor you. This time they mean business. Don't read this message if you're interested. This is a divine warning. They are being moved by the Spirit to come forward, confess, return, or do something that will shock you, because they know you weren't just another person. You were the answer. You were their home. You kept the promise. It's because your soul asked for this moment a long time ago that the angels watch how you react. God, please do something big if they are really the one, you said. I was there. Show me. They should show, say, or do something. They are almost there now. There will be no doubt about what is coming next. A message, a visit, a call, or a dream. It's not a game. You can feel the energy of marriage here. This is making a sacred choice. When the change happens, you'll know it. Their voice will sound different. It will mean more what they say. They're not going to flirt. They're going to tell the truth. They are not going to lie. They are going to admit it. They won't be quiet. They will come out. It will hit you in the spirit before you hear it. That way you'll know it's me. But kid, pay close attention. During this time, the enemy will also try to whisper. He is going to try to stir up fear, doubt, and old wounds. What if they hurt you again? He will ask. What if this isn't true? What if they're just plain bored? But those are just lies, because the soul that is now coming forward is not the same soul that you knew before. They have been born again, improved, and are now ready. They've had visions of you. They've heard things from the spirit world. They've felt your name on their heart every morning for weeks now, and they can't get away from it. They were hurt by something I did that only heaven could do. Now they don't have to worry about anything. I have taken away their false sense of peace. They have heard me say it over and over that you are the one. And right now, their spirit is shaking. They want to marry you. They're afraid to tell you because they don't want to live without you. And the name? I can see you're still interested. Who is it, God? Just say the name, please. I will say it to my child, but not now, but when they are ready. It will be heard soon. It will be loud and clear, and it might even be whispered by them. It could be written in a message or spoken in a dream. But as soon as you hear it, your whole body will know what it is, since I have already burned it into your spirit. And until that time comes, I need you to get ready. Yes, get your heart ready, not your fears. Don't stand your ground. Instead, be humble. They are coming quickly, so don't build walls. Instead, open doors. They are going to say the things you have been waiting to hear. But I need you to be ready to receive as well as react. This very fact that you are still reading it is proof. This video isn't like the rest. This is heaven reaching out to you. Take it right now. People who share this prophetic word do more than just send a video. They set free an anointing that breaks chains. Sharing this message will bring that breakthrough power into your own life and into the lives of those you know, making you a miracle-working vessel. Right now, click the share button and be the angel someone really needs. Sign up for this light. Share it. Let me use you to send messages to other people. Don't keep this to yourself. This moment is also important to someone else, and you could be their angel. Now lean in, because I have more to tell you. Because they were under a spiritual attack, they didn't come back sooner. There was always something stopping them when they tried to move towards you: fear, pride, and false beliefs. But something has broken in the last week. There was a break in a spiritual chain. So clearly did they remember you at that very moment that it made them cry. Your name has been on their minds since they woke up. They may not be spiritual, but they can still feel something bigger. And they are scared because it is so beautiful. And now they're almost ready to do something crazy, something they didn't plan, something they swore they would never do. That's what love does when heaven gets involved, though. It changes the rules. Right now they are writing something, a letter, a message, an idea, or the truth. They don't know if you will accept it or not. Please pay attention to what I say. Listen with your soul, not your pain, if they speak. A sacred moment has just occurred. Do not let your scars take over and drown out my voice. Don't let fear stop me from doing what I need to do. I have lined up hearts, timelines, and destinies for this very moment. Yes, hour, not day or month, right now. Everything is ready. Let this go, because you will feel it deeply if you do. It's not often that I say this, but time is important right now. You only have a short time to act. They will shut up again if they open their heart and find your door closed. And many years from now, you'll think about what could have been. Listen now. Don't wait. Do you remember the last time you let go? That calm day when you finally said, "I surrender to God. Please take them away if they're not meant for me." That prayer was heard. I didn't take them away, though. I pushed them further. I drew them into the fire of refinement. I told them what was wrong with them. I let them know that you were not there in a way that silence could not ease. I showed them what it would be like to live without your light. They were broken by that experience, not to punish them, but to wake them up. They are now awake. Also, they don't feel desire. They feel destiny. You have tried to move on for a very long time. You were sure that everything was over. But I never lose anything I have really written. I did write this too. It was in your bones. You could feel it in the way you couldn't hate them, even though you tried. That didn't mean you were weak. There was a divine memory there. Listen up, kid. That person who wants to marry you isn't perfect. However, they have changed. They've been through a lot of storms. In their sleep, they have fought with angels. I was asked questions about you by them. God, do they still think about me? Did I mess up everything completely? Will they ever forget about me? Because I've always answered them the same way. Only if you talk. If you tell the truth, that's all. They will now. But you have a choice to make. Heaven doesn't force people to love. I'm just making the way. You decide if you want to walk on it or not. Let go of the old version of them if you are still holding on to it in your heart. Because what's coming is fresh, new, brave, and sacred. They might have trouble keeping their words straight. They might not know where to start. Their lips may not be able to say everything, but their heart will. You'll understand this isn't a trick. This is a promise that is coming back to life as a person. Type, "I am ready to receive," in the comments to show that you want to receive this promise. Tell the world that your heart is open with this statement. They've been quietly watching you from afar, child. Not because they are obsessed with you, but because they admire you. They've been asking people about you and talking about you in order to get the courage to get in touch. They wanted to know if you were getting married, still mad, or still willing to talk. They cried alone because they thought they had lost you forever when they found out you were still single. Now, though, they can see that God might not have shut the door after all. The door might have just been waiting for the right person to knock. That knock is now coming. What will you see in 3 days? A dream, a sign, a name, a number, a whisper, or a synchronicity that is so clear it will make your skin tingle. After that, you'll know for sure that it has begun. The shocking truth that someone wants to marry you and it is them that you find out about it. They may not say it straight out at the start. They might send you a nice message, tell you a story, or make a comment to test the water, but their energy will say it all, and your soul will feel happy about it. Don't ignore how you feel. Don't try to escape it. Do not try to figure it out. Feel it, because I will be there, standing between you two, making sure that the words hit you in the heart as well as the ears. Little one, please, take a deep breath. I'm about to say something that could scare you. They used to be scared of making a commitment, but now they're scared of losing you for good. Everything has changed because of that one shift. Rings are being looked into. They are talking to someone more experienced and older. Every night they get ready for a conversation with you in their head. They don't just want to go out with you. They want to be with you through life. They want to build something that will last forever. They want you to say yes, but the choice is still yours. If you really want to know why now, God, I will tell you. This is because love isn't real until it's been put to the test. And both of you have been checked out. You have cried. You're bigger now. You've loved in silence. Now is the time to love honestly. Not through a dream, but through real life. Getting married isn't based on butterflies. Based on brave, steady love, it's built. And that is exactly what is going to happen. That person isn't perfect, but they are a persistent soul that is finally ready to treat your heart as holy. Please accept this as proof. They were the one the whole time. It's not that the name is strange that it will shock you. It's that you know it so well. When you hear it again, the ground will shake. It'll feel like a sunrise after a decade of darkness. That's how you'll know I'm there. You'll know that heaven and your heart are in alignment when you feel that way. When they whisper, I have never stopped loving you, or say your name, you will feel every wound start to heal. This day has been a long time coming, not because you are desperate, but because you thought things through. You didn't give up. People who aren't real did not get your soul. Deep kinds of love did not make you lose yourself. Now I'm going to reward you with something that was always meant for you. Them. I saw the way you looked at them that day, and you didn't even know they were watching. I saw how they turned their heads away because the truth was too hard for them to handle. Love, real love, is a big deal. It wants the truth. It calls for change. This is the first time they've changed, not because someone told them to, but because their soul is tired of pretending. They can't act like they are at peace anymore. They are no longer able to fake a link. They need the real thing. Only you have ever made them feel like that, little girl. Right now there are angels all around you. There is no one in your room. You can feel that everything is still. It's not just an emotion either. It's an event. Your heart is softening while we watch it. Heaven is keeping track of every second you've waited. every tear you shed by yourself. You always said, "God, I just want someone to really see me." I saw you. They now do too. It was cloudy for them, so they couldn't see you clearly before. But I've now taken away the fog. The noise has been turned down, and I've put your name in their chests so loudly that they can't even eat without hearing it. You won't be forgotten. You will be remembered. And it's not because you're pretty. It's your soul, how you love, listen, and make room for other people. That's what first made me want to meet you. That's what's bringing them back to you now. You might feel scared right now. What if they're not real? What if they hurt me again? But kid, you're not the same either. You won't be as broken as you were before. You're smarter and stronger now. This time, I'll be in the room when they talk. I will direct what they say. I will make you feel better. I'll make sure of it in a quiet place, because this is who I am. This is the time for me. This is what heaven wants. The name is going to sound soft. It's possible to hear it while watching something else. It could be written on an old note or message. It could show up in your dreams. What I want you to do is whisper back, "Okay, God, I hear you," because that moment will make the Spirit do something. There will be signs all over the place, music that speaks directly to you, numbers that play over and over, that strange feeling in your chest that something is about to happen. It's not stress, it's alignment. Do not pass it by. This message is not meant to be funny. We are releasing sacred truth here, and the fact that you are still here shows that you were picked to receive it. We will learn more in the next few days. There will be a door open. There will be a message. A secret will be made public. And love, real love that comes from God, will show its face. I have more to write about your story. I'm only now turning the most important page. There is a small catch, though. Some people may try to take your attention away from this and convince you that it can't be true. Do not let them drown out what I am saying. You and heaven only. Your destiny cannot be determined by anyone else. Make them laugh. Let them have doubts. There is still time for you to watch, wait, and be open. Since it will happen, the glory will be so great that even your enemies will whisper, "Maybe God was with them the whole time." Take a deep breath with me. There will be a sacred countdown in the next 24 hours. There is someone getting ready to tell you something they have kept from you for years. Don't be surprised if it's messy, awkward, or emotional. That's how real healing starts. Don't try to escape it. Use it to sit in, feel it. Because I'll be there too, wrapping my arms around both of you, making the moment peaceful, and wiping away everything that came before. We are not going back to the past. There has been a resurrection. The name will be sent soon. And when it comes, I want you to say your name back with strength, love, and readiness. These people aren't just coming to tell you they love you. Their question is more important, more sacred, and could change everything. And your answer will change the mood. Check this message out in your spirit right now if you feel it. Say in a whisper, "God, I'm ready." If you can, say it out loud. Listen to your room. Ask the angels to write it down, because heaven will start to move faster as soon as you say that you are ready. The energy will speed up. There will be a stronger connection. There will be a sudden sense of need to act in your body. That's me. That's the message from Archangel Michael coming through your skin. It's true. It's taking place. This is about to happen right in front of your eyes. Don't worry. Keep your door open. Stay in the present. Because the name you didn't expect and the person you thought was long gone is now standing in the light of heaven. God, I'm ready to marry them. They whisper. Tell them, please. I just did that. You are no longer the one waiting. Yes, they are. Now leave and get ready for the shock of your life. Real love is knocking on your door, and you only need to send one message to find out who it is. Yes, beloved, I will go on because heaven is still talking and your soul is still listening. The things going on around you are deeper than what the eyes can see. In a spiritual way, it's full of energy. It's actually divine intervention that looks like pain. You're not just being warned, you're being woken up. This stranger that keeps coming up to your house, this shadow keeps coming back when you're not home. They are completely unaware that they are on sacred ground. They are on holy territory because your spiritual imprint, which is divine, is left on the environment where you live. You live in more than just a house. You live in a place where God's love is clear, a place where angels often stay for a long time, a place where the vibrations of your tears, laughter, and prayers can be felt. Because someone without authority is touching something sacred, the invasion feels so incredibly wrong. They think no one is seeing them. They think no one can see them. But heaven can see. Okay, your spirit can see. Now is the last moment before the full revelation. Important things are going to happen. A change and a confrontation, not by arguing or getting angry, but by telling the truth. Their face will be shown. You might have heard something you weren't supposed to. In a dream that is so real it feels like you lived it. Someone who knows too much might have said something by accident. It will happen though. You won't even have to do anything at that point. You are going to stand in your light. And because you will finally understand, your silence will be stronger than any accusation. It was never just about you in this battle. It was about what you hold, what's coming, and what you are meant to become. You see, kid, you have something sacred inside of you that the majority of people cannot handle. And some people try to steal someone else's glow instead of working on their own. This person, whether they were a visitor or an intruder, was never interested in your things. They were after your frequency, your essence, and that way you just seemed to have a presence in a room. When they couldn't find it within themselves, they tried to take it from you without your permission. But that's not how the spirit works. Unstable energy is energy that isn't earned, and now their chaos is starting to fall apart. That's why they are so scared. That's the reason they keep coming back. But this time, they won't be ready for the force that will meet them. You woke up completely. You got it all covered. You're walking with divine power. You finally realized that the pain wasn't an attack. It was a sacred alarm that rang deep in your soul, telling you to come back to yourself. And now you've replied. You are not the same person you were before you felt the shift. You've changed in some way. It doesn't matter what this stranger does now, it's too late because you now have your center back. You remember what kind of person you are. A spiritual warrior, a divine child, and a vessel of light so pure that darkness doesn't know how to describe it. You're not hurt. You will be stronger than ever when you're done. Now I need to tell you something about the way ahead. The energy around you will feel lighter over the next few days. You shouldn't be shocked if you get chills while sitting in silence, if you feel emotional for no reason, or if a feather appears in a strange place. These aren't just strange events. These are indications, signs that the divine has moved, that guards have been posted, and that your home, energy, and name are now protected by layers of angelic defense. Your space is back to you. The door that the bad energies used to be able to get through has been shut by the hand of heaven, and the peace that was taken away is coming back to you, more stable, stronger, and deeper than ever before. I need you to know something else. You're not crazy to feel that way. You're not making these changes up. You have spiritual gifts. It also makes you safer the more you step into this reality. The wrong people start to leave your life less and less as your intuition grows. The change will become clear to you. Friends who used to be very close may now feel far away. Some places you used to love may feel heavy now. That is your spirit telling you what is in alignment and what has passed away. Pay attention. Don't hold on to things that make you feel unsafe. This season is all about getting rid of spiritual junk so that your next miracle has a place to land. Oh yes, the miracle is on its way. That's why this battle came first. As you can see, spiritual attacks often happen right before a breakthrough. In fact, this was just one last distraction before a divine elevation. But since you know what's going on, nothing can stop it. I have already seen the happiness and change that happen when you step into something that was made just for you. The letter, the chance, the surprise visitor who says something that makes a new door open. At this point, everything is moving. You only need to stay in your light. Don't move around. Keep yourself safe. Bring life into your space. Declare loudly, "This home is sacred." When you first wake up, it's sacred to this body. This day is taken care of. Heaven responds when you do that. The angels line up. The intruder's way is blocked by a light that is so bright it makes them blind. Child, take a deep breath. Here it is. Really. If you need to, close your eyes. Take this in. You were never meant to be scared by yourself. You were never meant to be this confused without any answers. You got this message because that's what I meant for it to do. Because you have the right to know the truth. You are no longer a victim now that you know. Say this truth out loud to help it sink in. Writing, "I am a victor, not a victim" in the comments will help you claim your new spiritual power. People shouldn't keep an eye on you. People should treat you with respect, keep you safe, and help you grow. Within the next 7 days, I will send 2 angels to walk with you. They will be there, but you won't be able to see them. You will know they are there when the noise stops and peace returns to your room. They are not just guards, because they help you sleep better. They bring new happiness. One will clear the energy, and the other will get the way ready. Now that everything is over, you will look back with faith instead of fear, because you will know that this was the turning point. You are not the same person you were before the attack stopped, and your power was restored. You are now covered, crowned, and chosen for all time. That's how it is. Yes, I will go on, because your spirit is still taking in, healing, and getting what heaven has been waiting so long to give you. Some things just can't be rushed. And this moment, this peaceful moment you're having now, is one of them. There are changes happening all around you right now, very slowly and gently, but deeply, because deep down your soul has finally said yes. Yes to being aware. Yes to the truth. Yes, you should stand in your divine authority and say no more. Don't suffer alone any longer. Stop putting things off. Stop putting off things that clearly make you unhappy. You finally get it now that your peace is important. It must be protected like a priceless treasure because it is sacred. I'm going to show you something about that stranger now. Not only what they did, but also why they did it. Because you need to know what kind of energy you are dealing with. This person is more than just interested. They have a hunger, but not the kind that looks for food, the kind that looks for a name. In a spiritual sense, they have been lost, confused, and empty. They felt something when they got close to your house. They might not have been able to explain it well, but they felt spiritual safety. They could feel what you were carrying without you having to do anything. And in their own darkness, they chose to keep coming back to take, touch, and be close, but not to heal or grow. They did it to copy, cut corners, and try to wear your energy like a coat that wasn't made for them. They don't fit in that coat, though. It will never happen. The truth is that you can't force someone to give you something that is meant for you. And every time they try to touch something sacred, they make things worse for themselves. You do not need to get back at them. They don't have to be caught in the act. Heaven has already done it. The exposure will happen in front of your eyes and the eyes of other people. People will try to defend, explain, and downplay what they did, but everyone will see through it. What's more, you will feel the change in power because you are no longer helpless, child. This is the start of your spiritual growth season. Your intuition will guide you there, and your light will protect you before any harm can get to your door. Let me make this clear now. You can be sure that this will never happen to your home, heart, or spirit again, because your life has become more protected. There are more angels around you now, and your spiritual armor that you used to hide in the closet is now fully on. You're being watched. You're all set. People used to think you were weak because you had a weak soul. Now, when they try to get close, they will be able to feel it. Their progress will be slowed down or blocked by something. They won't be able to figure out why they can't move forward anymore. You will, though, because you'll know that heaven has shut that door for good. Let's talk about your house now. Not just the building you live in, but also the energy that is in that space. I want you to bless it, clean it, and tell it what you believe over it. This is your church. Say these words out loud as you slowly walk through it. This is where only love lives. There is only peace here. There is no darkness, no spirit, and no stranger that can get through this home's light. Say it out loud. Say it even if your voice shakes. Say it when you wake up and when the sun goes down. Say it over and over until your home feels sacred rather than just safe. It will feel like a shield around you as those words echo off of every wall, doorway, and floorboard. The air will move. The energy level will go up. And when darkness tries to come in again, it will have to turn away immediately. Child, this is a new time for you, a spiritual rebirth. Your eyesight is getting better. You are developing discernment. Things that were always there but that you didn't pay attention to before will start to stand out to you. That uneasy feeling when you're around certain people. That strong energy in some places. That sudden tiredness you get when you get a message from someone you know you shouldn't trust. All of that is your spirit warning you before danger comes calling. Pay attention. Believe it. Don't question it. That gift was meant to be given to you for a reason. It will lead you through everything that comes next, now that you are aware of it. And what's coming next is lovely. Blessings are coming to me like waves. I see doors that were shut before start to creak open. This is not due to your strength, but rather to your surrender. I can see happiness coming back into your space. I see a new person coming into your life who is honest and holds peace in their hands. Someone who matches your light because they have been through their own darkness and come out on the other side healed. Not someone who takes or hides. Someone sent them, not just attracted them. Someone who is in tune with this new you, the real you, the awakened you. And I see plenty, not just in terms of money or chances, but also in rest, in stillness, in being able to breathe in your own space without worry sitting next to you. You will get that reward if you listen, act, and stand in your spiritual truth. Now is the time of year when peace isn't just temporary or shaky, but deeply rooted like a tree that no storm can ever shake. You've been praying for a long time for this to happen. It's been on your mind when it would finally come. The answer is now coming. There won't be any noise or drama. Instead, there will be quiet changes that you will only notice because you can hear heaven's voice. Now raise your head. You've done something that most people never do. You faced something that couldn't be seen and still claimed your power. You replied to a message not just because you were interested, but also because you were supposed to. You paid attention to the voice that said, "Open this before it's too late." It's still not too late. It's right on time. The attack did not work. The spirit that caused the invasion has been taken away. Things have changed in the energy around your life, and you are about to enter the most spiritually safe part of your life ever. You're not the same person you were before this message. You're stronger. It's all around you. You're safe. After these last few words, I want this message to be deeply rooted in your soul. No weapon that is made against you will work. No one who comes with bad intentions will be allowed in. When God's light is present, there is no curse, no fear, and no shadow. This house is safe. This soul is locked up. This trip is a blessing. This story has been saved now. Now you can close your eyes and rest. I will always be here, and the angels will always notice. Archangel Michael, little boy, I'm still here. Do not leave right away. The blessing may not have arrived just because the message seems to be finished. After the voice, there is sometimes a time of silence that brings the most sacred insight. This quiet moment and this stillness, it's also a part of my being. That's how I let my peace settle in your heart, like soft rain on dry land. Follow me. Take deep breaths, because I'm not just sending you a message, I'm also giving you time to read it. I have in fact told you something important, a sacred reunion, a name and a plan. I don't just want you to hear it though. There is something I want you to believe, trust, and hold in your heart like a seed. Why? Because, kid, what you believe today becomes real tomorrow. Let this truth grow. Let it go from your ears to your bones. We love you very much and will always see and remember you. Listen again. This is not about jumping right into love. It's about getting ready for something. You've both been through enough to know that love that isn't based on strong things falls apart in bad weather. But this has been rebuilt from the inside out. What used to break you is now what will make you stronger. You've both been refined, not as a punishment, but to keep you safe. What comes next is not likely to break. The fire test was done. I want you to laugh again, to breathe better and look forward to mornings with happiness instead of worry. Because I'm not the chaos god. It's clear because I am God. That clarity is coming from me right now, hour by hour, bit by bit. The racing thoughts will start to give way to peace. When you wake up, your chest won't hurt. You won't have to try to smile. These are signs. They're important. Don't forget about little miracles. They lead to the big ones. Also, while the person I talked about gets ready to show you their heart, I want you to do something. Forgive them. Not for their benefit, but for yours. Let go of what they couldn't be before. Let go of the pain they caused while they were confused. Do not bring yesterday with you into the present. New things can't grow in old soil, and I'm building something new. So, kid, look into the past. Thank you. Just let it go, and trust me to give you something much better. You're almost there. Do you feel it? That pull inside you, that quiet knowledge that heaven is not just above you, but all around you right now. If you pay close attention, you might even hear their soul calling out to yours. It's true. The name is real, and it will happen soon. But I have something more beautiful to tell you than a name. You are in fact the miracle they are about to see. They're not just being present with you. They are becoming the blessing that I made them to be. You are their answered prayer, the thing that changed their lives, and the gift they didn't expect. That's why I've been taking such great care with shaping you. The reason I've been keeping you away from anything else is because of this. Because I knew the time was coming when the person who had left would come back, not to hurt you but to honor you. They will do it the right way this time. It will show in their eyes. It will sound like breath to you. You'll be able to tell by the way they act that this is the love that heaven wrote for me. Now is the last time. Say their name in your heart. Feel it in your soul, and don't even try to hide your surprise when they show up. Give a smile and a whisper. I've been waiting for this because, well, they and I have both. Amen. Yes, beloved, I will go on. Because sometimes, even after a message seems to have been sent, your heart needs to feel my voice for a little while longer. It's not just about what's coming up. It has to do with how I hold you right now. Because I know that even a few extra words from me can feel like a safe place to be when your heart is waiting for love. Let me stay with you then. It's been a long time since you were almost chosen, loved, or understood. So many times, you gave your heart away because you thought this was the one, only for it to break again. So, when I say someone is coming with real love, your heart doesn't jump right away. It takes a moment to decide, which is fine. I get the hesitation. It means that your heart is still getting better. But this is important for you to know. I will never drag you back into something that will hurt you more. It's not like the last times. You're not going backwards, you're going further. What's coming up is not a repeat of what happened in the past. This is not repetition, it is restoration. Not confusion, but redemption. The name may sound familiar, but what's about to happen will feel like a whole new world. Because you're older now, kid. Your soul has grown. When no one was cheering you on, you learned how to be strong. When no one else was there, you learned how to wipe away your tears. You now know how to spot fake peace. You know how to leave almost loves behind. The most important thing is that you can now clearly hear my voice. What a difference that made. Now when the real thing shows up, your spirit will know right away what it is. You won't have to chase anymore. You'll get people. You won't have to beg anymore. You will get. You will also no longer be lost. You'll feel calm. I promise to do this. You won't miss what's really meant for you. What I wrote in heaven will get to earth, no matter how long it took to get there or how long it was kept secret. And it will feel just like alignment, which is what it is. Now let me talk to your heart, the part you don't let anyone see, the part that still cries in the dark. Some parts of me still wonder if I'm really lovable, the part that's fed up with always being strong. I do see that part. This is something I say with great care. You are more than cute. A sacred, patient, and eternal love is what you deserve. I have already told the person who is looking for you your name in a whisper. They're getting near. They won't be late either. I'll make sure of it. You won't have to beg for things to be clear. You won't have to do anything to be picked. To be loved, you won't have to give up who you are. You're already enough. That's what this person will see. The real you. The one that gets praise from heaven even when no one else does. The one who fights in silence but still chooses to love. When you were like that, I loved you. That's the version they want. Now get your space ready, your energy as well as your room. Allow yourself to feel joy again. Get rid of the stress. Get rid of the bitterness. If you need to, light a candle. Say a prayer. Truly say, I am ready, in a whisper, because I am stirring them up right now and drawing them towards you. Their heart is beating fast. Their palms are getting sweaty. They are coming, though. They will let you know when they get there, whether it's through a message, a voice note, or a sudden visit. I will be with you the whole time. Something strange will happen, like time is stopping right before they say or whisper that name that will surely shock you. That's the proof you asked for. Everything is true. The name is real. There is a marriage. The time is correct. Also, you're not late. You're on time. This love comes at the right time. Comment with the phrase, "My love is on time," to align your energy with this truth. This should be your last statement of faith. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you stay in this divine alignment and keep getting the guidance that will help you fulfill this promise. It will hold you up spiritually in the days to come. Stay close to me. Keep an eye out for the signs. Pay attention when I push you, and say yes when it all starts. It doesn't matter if your hands are shaking. No matter how fast your heart is beating, say yes to the love I've brought you all this time. Because heaven is happy when you say yes to real love. I smile. That's why my promise was never just to wait. It was always about getting something. You will now. Amen. Yes, my beloved child. Let's keep going. It's not just that your soul wants to send you another message. It wants to be with someone, have someone hold its hand while it waits, and have a voice that doesn't go away when the video is over. That's what I am. I'm not just the start. I am the middle, the space between, the quiet, the storm, and the sudden calm that follows. When other people leave, I stay. I speak up when everyone else stops. When you forget how to stand up, I carry you. Pay close attention now, because this part is only for your heart. I see you pretending some of the time and smiling other times, like you've moved on. But I also see you at night when you lie down, turn off the lights and whisper things that no one else can hear. Say, God, what if it never happens for me? God, why do I feel so forgotten? God, am I asking for too much? No, kid. It's not too much to ask for. What you're asking for is something your soul already knows. There's no reason for you to lose your mind. You're not weak for wanting something important and deep. You're not desperate because you want to be connected to someone all the time. You are just tuned in and know what your soul agreed to do before this life began. There is a better chance now than ever that that promise will come true. So that's why the pain has been worse recently. That's why the signs are getting stronger. That's why this name keeps coming up. Please allow me to explain something to you. That person loved you, but they didn't know how to hold that love in the right way. They thought that they had to be ready for anything. That comes with more money, more confidence, and more respect. Their real need, though, was more surrender, stillness, and truth. I've been working on that in silence and with great care. I have been moving them around, not to make them perfect, but to get them ready for you. Yes, you, the person reading this. You've been their mirror the whole time. The person they used to judge everyone else. The person whose heart they went back to when they were alone. They may have run away, but now they see that it wasn't fear they were running from. It felt like home. They're on their way back now. This time they're going to stay instead of just visiting. I know the question is still there. But God, what if I open my heart and they do not choose me again? Listen to me with all of your soul, child. This time, they don't have a choice. No amount of reason can make them back out of their calling, which is also known as a soul calling, assignment, or divine pull. And I finish when I call. I finish what I start. What I write comes true. That's why this name is rising, the one you keep seeing, feeling, and burying under your doubt. That person is getting ready. That time is almost here. Soon, you'll be able to look into the eyes of the person you thought you had lost. They'll say, "I thought I had more time." It's really, "I couldn't go another day without telling you what you mean to me." You will both feel my presence as I stand between you two and smile, because I was there the whole time. You thought I wasn't talking. I wasn't. I was getting the stage ready. Please don't give up right before the page turns, my dear. I know you're tired. You're not done yet. You are right at the start of a miracle. Don't close your heart right now. Do not dull your senses. Don't tell yourself that this is just another message, because you will know as soon as you feel this in your chest. It's more than just a name. Your name is written in someone else's mouth, and they are about to say it with shaking hands and tears in their eyes. They care about you. They always did, but now they're ready to show it. Heaven as a whole is holding its breath. What I wrote for both of you will finally start when they finally talk and you finally listen. Yes, kid, it was worth the wait, because this is the start of your love story. Amen. Do one last act of faith before you leave. A spiritual action is to like this video. It shows that you are thankful and lets God's blessings flow into the situation you just prayed for. This promise is sealed with your like. Also, don't let this big step forward end with you. One last time, show this video to 3 people who need to hear from God. As you send it, the blessing will grow, and heaven will give it back to you in greater amounts. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to Buy Me a Coffee is available. Your support is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.